from one shiny object to the other, from the other to another. That is exactly the state of this crypto bull market. And if you want to be in the right place at the right time, then you have to position yourself early. And in this episode, guys, I am going to break down every single thing that you need to know to capitalize on the Solana ETF hype. Yes guys, it's coming. After Bitcoin and Ethereum, we are going to get Solana ETF as early as July and maybe as late as October of this year, which also aligns with our theory that we are going to be getting another bullish Q4 for this bull market again. Alright, now guys, if you choose to skip this video, you might be missing out on the best entries possible from the Solana ecosystem, which I'm going to share right now with you all. So if that is the type of content you enjoy, then guys, make sure that you drop a like and also hit the subscribe button. And now guys, let's get right into it. So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining in yet again. Right here, I have the chart of Solana on CoinMarketCap in front of you, sitting at $142. And as far as I can tell from the chart right now, it is in a very nice downtrend, right? But again, guys, as I mentioned in my altcoin analysis video, where I basically gave you the most important levels for a lot of altcoins, I also shared about a key level for Solana. And if you have not yet watched that video, guys, then make sure that you do so, because I did technical analysis on around 12 altcoins, and definitely guys, you should give it a watch if you wish. But the price zone, or the price level, I would say, that I mentioned for Solana was around $103. I don't want Solana's price to be going all the way to $103. If that happens, then we are basically looking for a deeper retracement for Solana, maybe even to $60. But before that, we are going to get a whole lot of hype back on Solana. And guys, I understand that right now the sentiment around Solana, specifically because of the Pump Fund token launch, is not as good as it used to be last year. All right, but I think that the Pump Fund launch is going to bring more liquidity into Solana, or it is going to be very extractive and there will be no airdrop, and definitely it could be a bad thing for the shorter term. But eventually Solana is Solana, guys. It is going to stay in this game for a very longer period of time. All right, and if we do not touch $103 for Solana, I really think that we are going to be going much higher. And if you want to know the exact bull run price targets for Solana that I have according to my analysis, then definitely check out that video. I will drop a link in the I button right around here in the top right corner, so make sure that you check it out. So basically guys, this is the timeline for Solana ETF approval. All right, you must already know that we are going to be getting a Solana ETF very soon. And the reason why it cannot be denied is because we already have an Ethereum ETF right now. All right, and Solana is basically similar in terms of, proof of work and proof of stake and all of that stuff. So there has to be no problem going forward for a Solana ETF, in my opinion. All right, so let's see how that goes on. But right here, you can see that the next decision window for all these ETF applications right around here, from VanEck, Bitwise, 21 shares, Greyscale, Fidelity, Franklin, and Invesco, are basically in late July, which means 1 month from now, guys, just 1 month. All right, and the drop dead 240-day deadline, which is, in my opinion, the exact time where we could be seeing Solana ETF approval, is going to be sometime between 10th to 12th of October. And if that is the case, guys, then we should be positioning ourselves during this time into the right assets from the Solana ecosystem. So that is exactly what I am going to be discussing in this video. But before I jump into the plays, I want to mention something about Ethereum. So right here, you can see this is the chart for Ethereum right around here. And the ETF approval was right around here back in July of last year, 2024. And then we saw a move towards the downside after the ETF approval. Now, why did that happen, guys? It was only because of the fact that Greyscale held a lot of Ethereum, which it had to sell when the ETF was approved. And that basically added quite a lot to the selling pressure. And also it ended up being some sort of a sell the news event. All right. Now the ETF hype was right around here. It had a very nice run towards the upside, this move as well. But then we consolidated. This was basically the chop that we experienced last year for Bitcoin as well. So basically Ethereum had to follow Bitcoin's price action as well. Now, just in case we do see a chop, a summer chop for Bitcoin this time around as well, then definitely guys, we could be seeing some sort of a chop on the price of Solana as well. All right. Now I will be doing another video on Bitcoin's price action and the possibility of a summer chop, or a possible altcoin season very soon, which a lot of people are currently debating. This is the most talked about topic right now. Are we getting into some sort of a summer chop for Bitcoin, or are we going to get a nice breakout towards the upside for Bitcoin right around here and we continue much higher, going to $120,000 or $130,000? As far as I can tell you right now, guys, if we do go higher and if we break out with a nice volume as well, we could end the bull run very soon. All right, and that is exactly what I would not want to see. So probabilities still remain high for a potential chop. Between August and September, we should be getting the best opportunity to get into the market, to get into Bitcoin, and to get into the projects that I'm also going to share with you all if they do not move before that. All right, because always, guys, you have to understand one very simple thing, and that is basically the fact that the strongest assets always tend to outperform even during choppy market conditions. So could these assets be from the Solana ecosystem because of the Solana ETF hype? All right, so that is why I'm going to give you the exact levels to watch out for. So let's quickly get into that. But before that, let me just quickly give you a little bit of an overview of the Bitcoin chart. So potentially we are looking for a three-way move down right around here. We come back up, three-way move up, and then another three-way move down. That should be the end of your correction for Bitcoin, and then we look for higher prices. If we are going to be looking for lower prices right now, which would end the correction soon as well, then we are looking for basically something like a double 1 2 1 2 1 2 and a big move towards the downside in a wave 3, then 4 5 4 5. That would end your correction, and then we look for all-time highs. All right, I will do a detailed analysis, guys, probably on Sunday on Bitcoin, so wait for that. And by then I would be having much more information to share with you all in the current range right around here. And that is why it is very important that you hit the subscribe button right now, guys, and also follow me on X, because this is where I'm dropping alpha every single day. Make sure that you check out this post right around here, which is altcoin season is happening, but here's what you should be mindful of and adapt to the market conditions as soon as possible. This is a detailed thread. Make sure that you give it a read. It's really informative. If you wish, you can follow me as well. The link is given in the description section below. It's at 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓𝗓. All right, now coming back to the chart of Bitcoin right around here, as I mentioned, either we look for a chop, three-way move down, three-way move up, three-way move down, and then continuation higher. Then after that also we look for some chop. But if we are looking for lower prices, then we're looking for 1 2 1 2 and a big move down in wave 3, 4 5 4 5. All right, more details about Bitcoin's price action later on. But again, if you want every single update about the market and about Bitcoin, make sure that you join me in 𝗕𝗪𝗓𝗪's private. The link is given in the description section below, and right now we have some amazing introductory offers for you all. Also, guys, as I mentioned about Ethereum, we had a lot of selling pressure from Greyscale, and that was also the case with Bitcoin when the Bitcoin ETF was released. But if you see Greyscale's Solana Trust, then they only hold around $75 million in Solana right now, which means not significant selling pressure during a Solana ETF. And Solana is a smaller asset compared to Ethereum and Bitcoin, which would mean that it will take less amount of money to pump much higher. All right, now without further ado, guys, let's get into the protocol plays that are going to benefit the most if and when the Solana ETF gets approved for trading. All right, so the first play is going to be, in my opinion, Marinade Finance. This is MNDE. This is a liquid staking protocol. And again, guys, there's a lot of hype right now with Solana ETF that the ETF is going to be allowed to be staked, so that people who are buying the ETF can stake their ETF Solana and earn yield over it, which would be 4 to 5% or even more depending on the network congestion and the network conditions at that particular time. Right? If that happens, then definitely, guys, the liquid staking protocols built on Solana are going to benefit the most. And the top 3 that I would suggest you right now are going to be Marinade Finance, 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, and Cloud. All right, so the first one right here is Marinade Finance, currently sitting at just $51 million market cap. Not a lot of people are talking about Marinade Finance, while if you talk about 𝗕𝗘𝗪, then a lot of people are running after 𝗕𝗘𝗪 right now, which is already sitting at a $666 million circulating market cap and almost close to a $2 billion fully diluted valuation, currently sitting at $1.95. If I have to make the bet, I will be choosing Marinade over 𝗕𝗘𝗪, and the reason behind it is because Marinade has been already chosen as the official liquid staking partner for Canary Capital. All right. Also, if you have a look at the chart for Marinate Finance, this is what it looks like. We had a nice run up back in October of 2023 when, Solana actually started to pump from $8 all the way to like around $200 in a matter of just few months. So at that time, this also pumped from around $15 million market cap all the way to $275 million market cap. All right, then price retraced, which was pretty much normal because not a lot of people are talking about Marinate Finance. And also, guys, one more thing that I need to mention right around here is the fact that if the Solana ETF gets approved, and rather not if, but when the Solana ETF gets approved, we are going to see a very big competition of mindshare. So if 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 is able to grab all the mindshare, then definitely, guys, we might not see that kind of a move on Marinate Finance. But if you just talk about the fundamentals, then definitely Marinate Finance could be one of those hidden gems right now, in my personal opinion. That is why I am trying to grab as much Marinate Finance every single day, bit by bit. I'm not buying a very big bag right around here. I'm just doing my dollar cost average strategy, and that is how I'm trying to build a bigger bag of Marinate Finance. Currently sitting at $51.49 million market cap, as I mentioned. And if you look at this chart right around here, we have some significant support in this region. All right, let me just quickly draw a rectangle for you all. This is a very nice zone of support between, I would say, around $32 million market cap to around $44-45 million market cap. This is a very crucial zone of support. And when price comes back into this region, this is going to be a nice entry point, in my opinion, for Marinate Finance. Apart from that, guys, if you're looking for 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, then definitely we are already sitting at Pico lows right now because price has just started to bounce. If I give you the 1 month chart, then it is still up 1%, while a lot of altcoins are still bleeding against Bitcoin. And this is where one more very crucial thing that I need to mention right around here. Guys, start comparing the protocol plays with Solana itself. Do not compare it with USD, because in bearish market conditions like we have right now for altcoins, a lot of these altcoins will be going down against USD, all right, or your stable coins, right? But if you are comparing it with Solana, you can find relative strength. So let's just quickly do that for you all. So to do that, guys, all you need to do is go to TradingView and type in 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, and then you put a slash right around here, and then you type in SolUSDT, and then you press enter. This is your 𝗕𝗘𝗪 chart against Solana, right? So now you can very well see that we have some good levels of resistance and support. Let me just quickly shift it to the weekly time frame right around here. So if I give you a trend line, this is your zone of resistance. This is exactly where we are currently getting rejected. A breakout right here, guys, is going to send 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 much higher, because this is going to be almost a 90% gain against Solana, guys. This could be a very big move that you can catch on leverage as well. So keep an eye out on this particular trade right around here, on this particular breakout. And if this does not happen, guys, then definitely you are going to be needing another trend line towards the downside right around here. So the best level to enter 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘, in my opinion, is going to be somewhere around here. If price comes back into this region, that could be a good entry point, in my opinion. Otherwise, obviously, guys, it is also possible that we see some sort of a double bottom in this region right around here, and then we see a move towards the upside, leading to a potential breakout. All right, so these are the things that you need to be very mindful of, in my opinion. And if I also check out the chart of Marinate Finance against Solana, then this is what we are going to get. All right, you can see right around here we have a lot of wicks because this is on Poloniex and it does not have a lot of volume. That is why the chart looks something like this. But again, guys, if you don't want to be looking at this chart right around here, what you can also do is you go onto DEX screener right around here and you change it from USD to MSOL right here. All right, and then you are going to get your Marinate Finance chart against Solana. So this is how it looks like. We are basically bottomed out in this region. So what you need to be looking out for is volume. So when the volume is increasing, which you can see right around here, we are indeed getting some volume interest in this region. And basically I can put in another rectangle right around here, which is going to give you some good entry points. So I think this is going to be your accumulation zone between around 393 and 539. This is Marinate against MSOL. This is not against Solana, by the way. All right, MSOL is Marinate Finance liquid staked SOL. All right. So if you have any questions, guys, about this, how to read these charts, then join us in the 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓's private channel. And that is exactly where you can discuss these type of questions with me and learn more about the market. This is the entire goal of this channel. All right. Apart from that, guys, the other play that I wanted to mention right now from the liquid staking narrative is going to be Cloud Sanctum. Right. So this one right around here is probably the lowest market cap, and this is currently sitting at just $19 million circulating market cap and 109 million FDV. All right, currently sitting at just 10 cents. Let's just quickly check the chart for Cloud USDT as well. So we are going to be getting it on Bybit. So this is how the chart looks like right now. All right, and I did a little bit of analysis on this, had some levels in, and that is because of the fact that you can basically go long on Cloud, even though it is so small in market cap. Guys, the potential on this one for a long leverage trade, if it plays out in your favor, is going to be tremendous, I'm telling you. All right, and again, on the weekly time frame, we are getting some confluence of volume increasing. This is on Bybit, so you can trust the volume as well. And basically, if I go back to the daily time frame right around here, then you can see I had a box which was my zone of interest. My box is sitting between 0.102 and 0.114. So this right here is going to be a very crucial zone of support in my opinion. This is also the fair value gap in between this candle. As you can see, guys, previously as well, we saw something similar happen on Cloud. We had a big move up, then price retraced this entire candle, all right? And then we saw another big move towards the upside. This move is not small, guys. From the lows to the highs, it was a 109% move, all right? It was a clear 2x, right? Now price has started to retrace one more time. So this region is going to be very, very crucial, around 0.10285, all right? If it goes below, then I would be looking at these levels right around here at 0.0922. All right. Again, guys, this is not financial advice and I'm not sharing any kind of trade on Cloud for a potential long because of the reasons I mentioned for the chart of Bitcoin. So we might get into some chop and maybe, guys, maybe, who knows, we might just retrace all the way back around here into these lows. All right. So if you want to know when I go leverage long on Cloud and you want to get the exact entry point, exact take profit, as well as the exact stop loss level that I will be using, then join me in 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪's private. The link is given in the description section below. Now guys, moving on, what other plays could benefit the most with a Solana ETF? I would say Jupiter is going to be one of the most beneficial altcoins when Solana gets an ETF, and this is currently sitting at just 40 cents, guys, just 40 cents. And the Jupiter team is widely known for what they do. All right, there's still another airdrop round in my opinion for Jupiter. So when that happens, after that, I would believe that we might be getting a nice run on Jupiter. So maybe you do a little bit of research and see when the next Jupiter airdrop is scheduled for. All right, currently sitting at just 40 cents, market cap of 1.19 billion. And the reason why I mentioned it is because it is the largest decentralized exchange that actually works. Because if you have used Radium, even though Radium is actually the largest, but if you have used Radium, guys, then you must have seen how slow that is despite the speed of Solana. All right, now again, the way Radium actually earns money is through the liquidity pools. Jupiter does not have its own liquidity pools. All right, it's only used to swap tokens from one to another, while Radium is the backbone of the Solana token economy. All right, so Radium again is going to be a good beneficiary in my opinion. This is sitting at $1.97 right now, $527 million market cap, and FDV of around $1 billion. Right, so again, this is also coming back into this region, into your previous zone of support right around here. We had a nice run from March, from around $1.5 all the way to around $3.4 from March to May. And before that, when a lot of Solana meme coins actually started to explode after the Murad speech at Token 2049 in Singapore. So when that happened, we saw a big move on Radium, and that happened from around $1.4 all the way to $8.1. So there is potential yet again. But if you want me to choose, I would say, guys, that I might just be skipping the dexes altogether. So I will not be getting into Jupiter or Radium. I do have some Jupiter which I have staked for a very longer period of time. So I'm not going to be touching my Jupiter bag that I've staked. And partly the reason is because it is basically sitting at the exact same level from where I actually bought it, which was around right around here at around 50 cents. And it is now sitting at 40 cents. So no point of selling right now. And I don't think that the bull market is over. So I will wait for that to happen. I will wait for some signals and then I'll probably unstake and basically sell Jupiter as well. So that is my entire thesis about Jupiter. So right now, if you ask me, I would be getting into Marinade, I would be getting into Jito, I would be getting into Cloud. These are the three top plays which are definitely going to be getting some benefit of the Solana ETF. Apart from that, there are two other plays which a lot of people try to associate with Solana ETF, but they are not directly linked. All right. One is going to be Drift, which is currently sitting at 37 cents. And by the way, guys, we had this big move up, which we were able to catch perfectly because I had some insider information which I shared in 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private. It was shared in the 100x program, and basically I shared a call to buy Drift at around 35-36 cents just before this pump happened, because this was the Binance listing pump and I got to know about it. So I shared these kind of things in 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private as well. So if you're interested, make sure that you join it. I'll attach the proof right around here, so make sure that you check it out if you wish. And yeah, so basically that is what we have. Now I don't think that Drift is going to be making a very big comeback, and that is precisely why I'm not going to be getting in on Drift yet again. I have had my share of profits on this one from around 35-36 cents. I bought right around here, I guess, in this region, and then it went all the way to around 1.7. So it was a nice 4-5x, I guess. So again, I'm done with Drift. But the other play that I want to mention is going to be the most crucial one, and that is the one that I'm really interested right now, and that is going to be Kamino Finance. As I mentioned, guys, in my previous videos as well, that we had a competition to Kamino Finance, which was Margin Fi. So Kamino Finance is like Aave on Solana. And right now, with all of this TradFi hype, getting into Web3, getting into crypto, they are all focused on DeFi. They are all focused on lending and borrowing protocols, on stable coins, all right? These kind of things. And if my thesis plays out perfectly, then guys, Kamino is going to be one of the best bets right now you can make from the Solana ecosystem. It's safe as well. The market cap is sitting at $123 million and FDV of 565 million. So there is definitely a lot of dilution which is yet to come. That is probably the only con for getting into Kamino in my personal opinion, because if you look at the vesting schedule, it's not really so good, because you are getting 2.2% unlock every single month going forward. That is not a nice cliff in my opinion. And most of it is going to be for key stakeholders and advisors. So definitely a lot of selling is going to happen. And that is the type of bet that you have to make if you want to win in this market. Maybe guys, it does well. Maybe it does not. I don't know. And quite frankly, guys, nobody knows. But these are the plays that I would focus on if I have to get in on the Solana ETF hype narrative. I'm damn sure that it is going to come. And I'm damn sure that you are going to be getting better entries compared to what you are getting right now. Now, if you want exact levels where I am going to be entering these altcoins, then consider, guys, joining me in 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧 private. This is where you are going to be getting all of my degen plays, all of my meme coin plays, all of my on-chain plays, and all of my Bitcoin updates, altcoin updates, future trading, leverage calls, altcoin setups, and my entire spot portfolio. Everything that you need to succeed in this bull market is going to be right around here in 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧 private if you are interested. And if you go for the yearly plan, you are also going to be getting Degen Masterclass, which gives you access to video tutorials plus live trading sessions and education on Memecoin. And also you get 2 to 3 weekly video updates on Bitcoin and altcoins I'm watching for potential trades. Plus you get my entire 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧 trading course. Also, you get one free one-on-one call session for up to 1 hour within the first month of subscribing with me. So you can discuss your questions, you can discuss what are your goals, and we can form a plan personalized and customized for you. And this is something that is going to be very time limited, so make sure that you take advantage of these. Right now the prices are also discounted as part of our introductory offer, so make sure that you check them out. The link is given in the description section below. And also, guys, apart from all of these protocol plays that I shared with you all, there are definitely going to be a lot of meme coins which are going to benefit from Solana ETF, because Solana ETF is going to increase the price of Solana. If Solana goes to 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, whatever price, right? If it goes up, meme coins on Solana are definitely going to pump. There are two different cycles, two different altcoin cycles that are going on right now. And if you want to take advantage of this cycle, then you have to be in both of these boats. But you have to manage your risk properly, otherwise you are going to get wrecked, in my opinion. So if you want a detailed plan on how you can position yourself into the right lower risk plays with the most mind share and potential during an altcoin season, and also if you want to position yourself into on-chain plays and meme coins, which are currently the choice of retail, then that is also available in 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧𝗧 private. But apart from that, you also have some free alpha right here on this channel. So if you want to get into the meme coins that I really like right now on Solana, and that could basically explode in the coming few weeks and months, not financial advice, but again, you can basically click on the top right corner right around here in the I button, and then you can watch that video where I have shared all of my Solana meme coin plays. So make sure that you check that out. And also guys, if you enjoyed watching this video, then make sure that you drop a like. And also, if you're new to the channel, then do not forget to smash that subscribe button and also ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.